45 RPM record from KFAR Radio in Fairbanks, Alaska. The Lowell Purcell collection. We're going to continue going through boxes. Lowell Purcell, station manager of KFAR for a number of years, collected a lot of the records as they would be rotated out or they would change the format of the radio station. It was adult contemporary talk radio back in the 70s and 80s. And these are some of the records that he had collected or was able to obtain as they rotated out their stock or changed their format. They also opened a FM radio station at one point, so there'll be some records in here. There might be some demos or promos that are very interesting. Not sure why they would be here. It's all part of the collection. So we're going to open this one. What do we got here? This is a newspaper clipping. Let's see. Okay, so it shows some movies here. So there's some movies coming out. I'm not sure where this is from. Pretty Woman, Ghost, Shrimp on the Barbie, Arachnophobia, Taking Care of Business, DuckTales, The Exorcist 3, Witches. That'll give you an idea when this is from Phoenix too. It looks like Belltown Center, the Westridge Mall, Paradise Valley Mall, Metro Center. So these are fantastic. So whatever year that was, what Pretty Woman was in the 90s. So these are packed in the 90s at some point. There's another newspaper clipping. It might have a date on it. Let's take a look here. That's a newspaper clipping about attacking Jordan. So it must be a military piece. Interesting. Oh, they're using those to separate some of the records. I see what's going on. Okay. Let's jump in. We'll grab the first stack here and see what we have here from this box of the Lowell Purcell collection. This is Seals and Croft, Truth is But a Woman. And on this other side is I'll Play for You, which was 1975, peaked at number 18. If I Had a Girl by Jerry Keller, and Lovable on the other side by Jerry Keller. Jack Scott, Burning Bridges, Oh Little One by Jack Scott. Twilight in Tennessee, Hugo and Luigi. And then this one apparently we didn't want to play, which was 76 Trombones by Hugo and Luigi as they crossed it out. Doug Kershaw, It Takes All Day to Get Overnight. And this is a promotional, not for sale, both sides, a 2-minute and 12-second song. Good Night Irene by Billy Williams. Also Red Hot Love by Billy Williams. We're going to set that one aside. No Salt on Her Tail by the Anita Kerr Singers. And All This He Does to Me by the Anita Kerr Singers. So interesting selections here. The Strawberry Street Singers, Not on Your Nelly, and Sing Me a Rainbow by the Strawberry Street Swingers. This is also not for sale, promotional copy. Now the records do have numbers on them to help identify what they are. This one also says WPKM 1606, Chappelle Stein Incorporated ASCAP. And I don't see a date. It's RCA, made in America, but doesn't have a date on it. This is Big River of Tears by Nancy Norman. Also, His Love Will All Be Mine. Highway by Charlie Applewhite. And I Wrote with some X's on it. Maybe that was the big hit by Charlie Applewhite. Lottie Miss Claudie. On Playboy Records, it's Mickey Gilley, 1976, promo copy, not for sale. And on this side is Lottie Miss Claudie again, promo copy, not for sale, Mickey Gilley. Playboy Records, we're going to set that aside and check it out. The Son of Hickory Holler's Tramp by Johnny Russell, another promo, not for sale. A and B side on this one. These are, this is the condition they're in. I'll move it around so you can see the sunlight, or the light off of it. You can see the grooves. No major scratches or tears or anything. Promo copy does have a sticker on it, which is the radio station identifying which jacket it goes in. Let's grab from the middle of this box, see what we got. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, be sure to post the chat comments. We have Please Be Mine by Frankie Lamone. And on the backside, Why Do Fools Fall in Love by Frankie Lamone. Schwarzer, Canton, and Polka That's the Schweitzer Canton Polka by Will Leahy. Never heard of it. This Side of the Law by Johnny Cash. And on the back side is Flesh and Blood by Johnny Cash on Columbia. The side, we'll check out the value. Padre by Judy Lynn, promotional, not for sale, and Padre. Soul Serenade, promotional copy, not for sale, on mono on one side, stereo on the other. Back in the day when you had to make that distinction, whether it's AM or FM or the type of radio station that was broadcasting. This is the Bill Black combo featuring Bob Tucker, Soul Serenade from the album Solid and Country. And it's a 1974 on High label. On the Shannon record label, Just Because You Understand Your Woman by Wilma Burgess, and Baby's Not Forgotten by Wilma Burgess. Now, a lot of these promotional records are very short printed, just Sinatra Records radio stations. If they weren't played, they may not have ever been reproduced, maybe not been gone commercial, and therefore some of these might have some super high value for those that collect rarities. This is 1975 by Shannon Records, and we'll have to check that one out as well. Rod Erickson sings Cattle Call with Tex Owens. That's a promo, not for sale. And on the back side, it's Rod Erickson with Rocks in My Shoe. I Left One on the Bar by Sonny Duke, and My Lady's Eyes by Sonny Duke. Let's see, No Use Pledging My Love by Ronnie Love and his orchestra on the B side, and then Chills and Fever on the A side. On Dot Records, you can see the heavy usage on the B side. You can see the wearing out of the label where it's not so much on this side. That's because as you put it on the turntable, and the turntable had its pad, and you'd let it go, and then it's ultra high fidelity as well. And you'd put your needle on it, and then you would actually slow, or you could put your finger on the record. The pad on the bottom side would keep going. Then when it's time for the music to start, you take your finger off, and it would start off a lot quicker than when you cranked up the turntable. You had that few seconds, that brief moment of slow play, which sounded really odd. T.G. Shepherd, Solitary Man, 1976 on Motown Records, Hitsville, and check that one out. All right, let's go to the back side here, see what we got. We'll wrap up this box. Easy Lovin' by Freddie Hart, Capitol Records, and Brother Bluebird by Freddie Hart on that side. Here we have The Inn of the Sixth Happiness by Cyril Stapleton and his orchestra. The Children's Marching Song by Cyril Stapleton and his orchestra. This is the Knick Knack Paddywhack song. Put that over there. Sunny Side of the Street by Jeb Stewart, and Take a Chance by Jeb Stewart with the Gene Lowry Singers. This is the Audition, it says. Okay. Highway by Charlie Applewhite. I think we saw this, and then I wrote. Got a couple of those. Martian Melody by the Martian Symphony Orchestra. And on this side is Flying Saucer II, a Buckman and Goodman production. 45 RPM, Crazy Music. Got to check that one out. Okay. Pass Me the Mustard by the Brothers Sisters. And Alone, Why Must I Be Alone? The Brother Sisters. I thought they ran out of names for groups these days. Bopkin's Lullaby by Max Bygraves, and Last Night I Dreamed. Lulu's Back in Town, Louis something or other, Louis Belson, and then Drummer Holiday. I Left My Heart in San Francisco by Rod Steagall, 1976 on Dot ABC Records. So copyright 1976, and then also I Left My Heart in San Francisco on the other side as well. So I think that some of the more famous singers that sang that probably didn't do it justice. Therefore, Red Steagall, not Rod, Red Steagall as well. Swamp Fox by Bobby Lord and Too Many Miles, and For My Baby by Melvin Ensley, and Here I Am, and Love Got in the Way by Jimmy Nall, and he's got the A and B side on that. So there's lots in here. We've got some, looks like we got the actual sleeve. Let's go through those since I got you on the video right here. Rest Cure on Atlantic. The Crazy Words World of Arthur Brown. Can't see the other side. Tear Down the Fences by Ocean. We may actually have to pull that one out. Put Your Hand in the Hand by Ocean. So Tear Down the Fences, we may found a theme song there. The First Time by the Glass Bottle. And I Ain't Got Time Anymore by the Glass Bottle. Doesn't have a date on there. Johnny Darrell sings Woman Without Love and I Fought the Law. I Won't Last a Day Without You. From the A&M album, A Song for You. It's Paul Williams and Roger Nichols. And on this side, it's the Carpenters with One Love. We have on Atco Records, Take a Letter, Maria by R.B. Grivas and Big Bad City. And a couple more here. The Love You Left Behind by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. Oh, Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs, sorry. And How Do You Catch a Girl by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. Here's Bread with Truckin' and Baby I'ma Want You. Great tune, David Gates. Heaven Knows, the Grassroots, and Don't Remind Me, the Grassroots. Proud Lady by Bobby Luman, 1978, Polydor Incorporated. And Let Me Love Him Out of You by Bob Luman, 1978. And Which Way You Goin', Billy by the Poppy Family featuring Susan Jacks. And Endless Sleep by the Poppy Family. That's just a sample of what's in this this box. We have more boxes to go through. R. Dean Taylor, Loves Your Name. And Indian Wants Me. Wildwood Weed by Jim Stafford. This is one of those funny songs, I guess, or crossover country. The Cufflinks, When Julie Comes Around. Where Do You Go by the Cufflinks. They backed it up with Tracy. Yes, Julie and Tracy had issues with them. And Let That Little Woman by Andy Kim and Be My Baby by Andy Kim. So those are some records from the Lowell Purcell collection. Be sure to subscribe and like. We'll go through more boxes. We do some coin collecting, some educational stuff for the kids, tour and travel, a little bit of everything here on Steve's Collecting and Travel channel. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like. Tell a friend. Come back and see us again. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.